Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. We have 4 hours of driving left, like 250 miles, something like that. We're just outside of Evanston, Wyoming. We had to park on the side of the road here. Just going around doing a quick tire check. Got to go get checked out at the Utah port of entry, get our pilots certified, I guess is what they do. They're checking for equipment, but all my tires are looking all right. But yeah, we had to park out here in no man's land on the side of the highway just because we needed the space. You can see what people do to this, you know, it's just horrible. And it's stupid because right there's a dumpster. Yeah, people do all this crap. Just leave their garbage everywhere. I don't understand it. It's so stupid and childish and disgusting. It's a beautiful area. And then you look all the way down this stretch and it's nothing but garbage. But on a happier note, we're gonna get delivered today. I gotta go see about making some copies of this real quick and then we'll get on our way. So real quick here, we're just running through our final checklist before we go into the Utah port of entry. They require a very particular set of equipment in the pilot vehicles in order for the pilot vehicles to become certified to run in their state. And so that's what we are doing this morning. They're not gonna check it, you just got an impact. Yeah, you have to have like your own impact, your own bottle jack, 9 of these triangles, your own cones, stop slow, a high pull, 8 flares,
an extra banner, this,
a light up cone,
3 cones, and then
rooftop sign,
10-pound BC fire extinguisher.
Yep, fire extinguisher, 10-pound.
Label first aid kit.
Yep, the first aid kit.
My vest, of course.
Orange vest. Yeah, so, and your hard hat. The hard hat, did you put that back there? And you have to have an orange hard hat. So you have to have all that stuff plus $750,000 liability coverage on your vehicle insurance. But I think we are all set. I think the other drivers are ready. We just got Dana ready, so we're gonna jump up in the truck and cross our fingers and hope going across the Utah port entry goes okay, because by the sounds of it, it's about the strictest state out there. Maybe other than New York. New York's pretty strict. I gotta get logged in. Just logging in and I'll be ready. Alright, so we're just coming into the Echo Canyon port of entry here, and we're gonna have to come in and get our get weighed and all that. But I got this big oversized coming up over there, so I'll probably just let him come around because he's all set and done. I'm gonna sit right here till you get by there, oversized.
Go off on the right for oversized to get around me.
Yeah, he's got a big old load for that trailer. Beautiful, that's a big piece of mining equipment right there for a quarry or something. But now it's gonna be our turn. We're gonna run across the scale here. And then we'll have to run inside, show them our permits. Our pilots have to get checked here, and then we'll be getting on our way. So these are always the more tense moment on a trip here. So we shall see how this goes here in a moment.
Make your life easier.
Here's my extra banner. Here are my flares, my cone, these. And yeah, I think that's it.
Stop sign, jack.
Stop sign. Here's my hybrid. Yeah, I run a, what's it called?
It's a rattler.
Rattler, yep.
So, worst case scenario happened. Well, not worst case scenario, but not a great scenario. 2 of our pilots were cleared to pass through. One of our pilots is having an issue with paperwork on her vehicle. And so we are stuck here at the Echo port of entry into Utah while we wait to get her paperwork sent over from a courthouse in Alabama. I guess it's her registration, which she has, but she accidentally left a notebook at home that had the registration and proof of insurance folded into it. And so we're just waiting here.
There's like a weird type of duck and a baby.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're not baby, maybe they're just little.
You guys out there that are from here probably won't think they're weird ducks,
And
but
they've got mallards. There's mallards down there.
yep. But yeah, at least we're in a good spot to be stuck for a minute. It's beautiful here, the birds are chirping.
And
There's elk up in these hills. We haven't seen any yet, but I guess they do pop up from time to time, so I've been keeping an eye on that ridge line up there.
yeah, and apparently, you know, the mistake happened, obviously. It was a rookie mistake, but we're trying to be understanding because mistakes happen when it comes to her pilot car. I just had to put that in there.
And we feel bad too because she was sick as a dog last night. We're at almost 7,000 foot elevation, and she's lived most of her life in Alabama at like 200-300 foot elevation.
I had Dramamine.
And Dana had some Dramamine in her first aid kit, luckily, so we gave her some of that. We're hoping that'll ease some of her suffering. But I mean, she's not feeling well at all. She was sick all last night, barely got a few minutes of sleep, I guess. So yeah, it's gonna be a rough day on her. But on a happier note, we got Barnaby outside while we're waiting here, and so yeah, hopefully we'll be on the road soon. Salt Lake on I-15, and the pilot that we had running with Mike, his truck broke down, so he had brought his wife with him all the way from Texas, or his girlfriend, but she wasn't supposed to run with us through Wyoming. And when his other pilot broke down, we decided, you know, all right, through Utah, not Wyoming. We said, all right, we'll have to get her to come out and just finish us getting through Wyoming or Utah. And then we got to this port entry, and they caught on that, you know, they asked about her certification. We explained the situation, and so now they're doing an inspection on her vehicle, which we don't think she'll pass, because she doesn't have quite all the equipment. But at least we are in the most beautiful spot to have to sit for a few minutes while we figure our lives out. And I do have a couple of flats. Dana's airing one of my tires up that was down to 20 pounds, and then this one is off the rim.
I saw it in Salt Lake City, and I just kept positive vibes, thinking, you know, it's gonna make it, and it did. I don't even think he lost any push rubber off of it.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully it won't take too long to get this straightened out, and we'll be back on the road. So like I was explaining earlier at the port entry, Mike's still sitting there. They grounded him. They just gave him a warning instead of a ticket. We got up right close to the state line here, and I had a tire that was wobbling already, and as we got off the expressway and we were pulling into this truck stop, that first tire came off, and then after that the second tire came off. So yeah, I got Barnaby hanging out over here. It's kind of gross back here, there's a lot of garbage, but again, couldn't be in a better place to be broke down. Look at the view back here. I mean, this is just great. I love it. I wish I didn't have to deal with this tire issue. It is what it is, it's part of my job, but like I said, at least I got that view, so all I have to do is look that way and things get a lot better. Look that way, things don't look so good. Look that way, things look great. Dana's putting fuel on. Fuel's $4.49 here for 87 octane, which they have weird octane out west. You can get like 85, but she's got a Chevy Colorado. I don't know if we can do that in that truck. So, but she has to put fuel on because she's got to go about 30 miles back to go pick up Mike at the port of entry. So she's going to be gone for a little while. It looks like Barnaby just found himself a giant hole. Barnaby, do not go down there. No. 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 Don't go down there. No. Alright, well, I'm going to set this down because I got stuff to do. Now, the trick to doing this is you got to do a little bit on each one at a time. I tell you what, those air jacks really do come in handy, but warning, you can definitely screw things up with them too, because they will lift what you want them to, but if you don't lift it evenly going from one side to the other, you can bend the frame on these houses. We had a driver use a air jack about a year ago, and he royally screwed things up. So what the goal of this is to level this house out a little bit, so when I go to lift up that axle to put a new tire on, I'm not going to have to cram that axle all the way up to the frame and potentially mess up the leaf string. So now I got space on this air jack, so we're going to go up again with the air jack. Alright, now we got room on this jack, so I'll just go back and forth like that a few times until we get it in there high enough for me to change these tires. It's a process, but sometimes it takes a process to get things done though, right? So now I'm using a total of 4 jacks to change this one tire. Alright, well, I thought I was going to be in the clear, but I just got taking these lug nuts off and you can see there's a crack in the casting on this hub, and it goes through both sides, so looks like I might have to change that hub out too now. So I got stuff to do here. I've got a replacement hub. It's almost the same style, so I think it'll work. I think it'll fit. But I gotta get this one off first. Alright, so hubs off. They're pretty simple. They come off real easy. But now we figure out this one will fit. Alright, so we got that first tire on. So now that I got some of the weight sitting on that, I think I can get rid of these other jacks now and kind of ease them down off of the frame of the house here. So we got that one dropped. And there it goes. No damage to the frame. Everything looks good. So now I'm gonna put these jacks away, go get that other tire done, and we're all set. Alright, so we got the tires fixed here. Yeah, I gotta check the air pressure on that one. You can see how it's bubbled down at the bottom. But anyways, yeah, we got it fixed. So alright, so we got back on the road. Dana got Mike to the state line. Philip had a flat, so we changed 3 tires out there. I had to fix that hub, you guys saw that. But now we are in Idaho. It is absolutely beautiful out here. But we're getting pretty close to our destination now, so that's, you know, that's a good thing. We'll be there today.